What's up, y'all? It's T, and I'm a mommy. It's been so long since I said that.
Yeah, nigga, go nuts, I be D-Thang. Sit back, I'm relaxed, let the feet hang. But I be cool, smoke a pack, get my tree stank. Me and Shaq in the stool, let the beat play. Overland to the...
I haven't been on my YouTube channel since January or February. And a lot has changed in 6 months. It's 7 months now. It's July, end of July. Going to be August. When I post it, it will be August. But a lot has changed. So I really came to make this video really to touch on mental health. And I hope I don't get emotional in this video because I'm at the end of my healing journey and I feel really good now. And that was not the case. Not the case in March, April, May. Like, it was 2024 has really taken a toll on your girl. You hear me? So I've talked about multiple times about being consistent on my channel and everything. And as much as YouTube is what I want to do and like content creation all around and things like that, because I'm really good at it, I feel like when I do it, when I put my all into it, I'm really good. I'm really good at it. I think this is what I should be doing. But I feel like you have to be in a really good state of mind, and like your mental health has to be there in order for you to show up as your best self. Like I wouldn't want to put out videos where I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling like I don't want anything to be like fake. I don't want to fake a smile. I don't want to have to do that. So not to put y'all in my business or nothing, just to keep it brief. Like, I don't know, like life within like my home just was not it for a really long time. And like, as much as, you know, you fight and fight, I feel like it drained me. Like, I feel like I was drained. I feel like I was really not myself. Like, I was just so drained, like mentally just drained, like physically not really wanting to do anything. And that's not me. Like, I'm always smiling. I'm always a happy person. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a generally happy person. I'm always smiling. I'm funny as hell. Like, like, that's my personality. I'm usually, like, Tasia is usually happy-go-lucky all the time. So, and fiery. Very fiery, happy-go-lucky, but fiery, like. So I just feel like I didn't want to do anything. I feel like I didn't want to, like I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't, like, everything that was going on around me really drained my mental. Like, I found myself, like, really just sulking and sitting, like, just taking care of my kids, working, like, just in a routine. Wake up in the morning, work. After work, take care of your kids, do your night routine, put them to bed. Next morning, same thing, work. Like, Monday through Friday, that's what it is. And then Saturday and Sunday, just all day kids. Like, that's all I was doing. And when I say, like, I just felt like I'm just living for my children, which, yeah, living for them, but where do I come in? Like, I'm still young, y'all. I'm still young as hell. So for me to just be like, oh, I'm just living for the kids. I'm in my 20s, mid-20s. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, girl, where your life going? You just working and taking care of the kids? You know, so I made a very big change. Like, fast forward, mid-May. Actually, May 11th to be exact. May 11th, I made the decision for me and my children to move. We moved to a whole different state. We moved 6.5 hours away from where we were in New York. And yeah, we moved. I actually made that decision. I was firm on the decision and packed up and moved my whole house in 2 weeks. So the decision was made. I made, like, it was an abrupt move, but it wasn't something I just did to do. It was really something thought out and made the most sense, and I did it. Whatever's best for me and my children, I'm gonna do. And that's what I did. So me and my children now, we live in a whole nother state. We moved 6.5 hours away south from New York. Y'all pretty much do the math on that. But yeah, we moved. It was really an abrupt move. And so now we live with my mom again. And I'm ready for sure now to bring you along the journey as far as we go, because a lot of exciting things are happening for us now. I feel like I'm doing a lot of things now that I feel like I couldn't accomplish in New York. And as crazy as that sounds, like, girl, why does it take for you to move, for you to, you know, to pursue certain things? It's not like, it was the environment. It was so draining. And I hope I'm speaking to someone. Like, when your environment is draining, toxic, and just not it, you can't function. Like, I could not function. Like, I could not function. Do you hear me? Take that and do what you will with it. I could not function. Like, I found myself not being able to breathe half the time. I could not breathe. Like, it felt like my heart felt so heavy. I felt like I could not breathe. So now we moved to a different state, and I feel really good. Like, I can't wait to buy my house here. I can't wait to do all of these things that I'm about to do for myself. Like, I found a new job already, because y'all, when I moved, I went to try and transfer because I worked from home. So my job does have locations in the state that I'm in, but it's the location that's in this state. It's an hour from where I live, and they told me I would have to go through my 6-week training that I went through in order to get the job I had. And that's an hour away, 6 weeks worth of training in order. I was like, yeah, it doesn't make sense, especially because I just moved here. My children weren't in any childcare at the time, so I was taking care of them. Like, it was just a lot. So I cut my losses there. So I did resign from my job in order to move and everything. That's how serious. Y'all, let me make a note too. No one in their right mind is gonna just quit their job, get out of their lease with their apartment. Like, no one's gonna do all of these drastic, life-changing things if it wasn't serious. So I just want to make that little note. So I made all of these decisions because it had to be done, and I found a new job already. By the time this video's out, I would have started it already. Your girl is going back to school. I didn't want to get emotional in this video. I'm going back to school. I was in a 4-year university before, and I am just going to get my associate's degree. I don't want to say it like that because it's still, a win is a win, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. These are not sad tears. These are really happy tears. I'm so happy. And it took me a long time to get here. It took me a long time to get here. I felt like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, but it took me a long while to get where I feel like I'm at right now. And it's only gonna get better for me and my children. Like, KD, yeah, I know KD, my oldest baby, he's starting pre-K. He starts pre-K at the end of August. He was on the wait list, so like when I came here, like I just immediately started doing things, you know, health insurance wise, like, you know, all the stuff you got to do when you have children, right? Make sure everyone is situated here. I applied for school for him and everything. The state I'm in doesn't have like Sorry, y'all. I don't know if the angle changed up at all, but I was rudely interrupted. I'm doing all the things that I said I needed to do. Like, going back to school was a major thing for me. I always thought about it. I just felt like I never had time. And as hard as it's gonna be, because it's gonna be hard. Full-time student, full-time worker, full-time mama. It's gonna be hard. But I think I'm in a place where I can challenge myself. I could take on all of these things, and when it's over and done with, yo, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. I want my kids to be proud of me, you know? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, Katie's going to school. I think that's where I left off. Katie's going to school. Oh yeah, this New York, the state we live in, doesn't have like a 3-year-old pre-K program. So, you know, like I said, they do have Head Start programs, but there's a long waiting list for those. But I've applied for those, so we're just waiting, like, as far as the twins go, because they're 3. And KB was on a wait list as well. And from my understanding, like, people that live here, I know, they were like, yeah, it could be months. You may not get accepted until the next school year, like when kindergarten's supposed to start and stuff like that. And I was like, I was so discouraged. I was so upset. But also, their enrollment period started in February. We didn't get here till May. So I didn't know anything about that or anything. So I just applied as soon as we got here, and he was on the waiting list. I kid you not. Because I talked to his caseworker. It had to be mid-July. And she told me he was on the wait list, and I was so upset. I remember being so upset. I was upset for days, right? And then she called me back last week, told me he was accepted, and just gave me a list of things I have to do and get in order for him to start on time with everyone else. And I got it all done, and he's starting with everyone else. So it's just, my heart is so full. God is working for me. God has been so good to me. God has been so good to me. He doesn't give you anything you can't handle. I talk to him a lot. He knows me. He knows how strong I am. And he proves it every time I overcome something. He'd be like, see, I told you. I'm like, yeah, God, thank you. Why'd I have to go through all of that first? But even sitting down to make this video, I feel like I've said I wanted to start my content up multiple times, and I just do everything else. But even sitting down, like, this was so natural. I kid you not, I just came in here. I'm in my sister's room. I came in here and just set up the camera and started talking. I don't know. God is working for me. I'm working on so many things. I want to do so much. Give the girl some time. You know, she out of a job right now. But my support system is so great. Like I said, I live with my mom. My mom does so much in here for all of us. I haven't had to cook a meal since I've been here. Blessing. I haven't had to cook a meal since I've been here. She be coming in my space occasionally and clean it up. She curses me out in the process, but she cleans it up. My aunt is 10 minutes down the road. I'm so much happier now. There's just so much, I feel like, in my journey that, like, the journey has just begun, and it's so much that there's so much that's gonna be happening for me that I just can't not bring you guys along that have been with me since I had 0 subscribers. I'm now at 1.1K or whatever. I know they're probably going down because I haven't posted in months, but I'm at 1K now subscribers. Those have been with me since I was at 0 and 1 subscriber up to 50. I remember 50 subscribers. I was so happy. And then 100. I was so ecstatic. Now I'm at 1,000 subscribers. Like, I couldn't not bring y'all along the journey, especially because this is what I love to do. And there's so much more happening. I can't wait to show y'all my moving vlog. Like, I'm gonna be moving soon, in a few months. Give me a few, I have like deadlines and stuff, and I don't want to talk too much on it yet, but I have a time when I want to move, and where I want to be, and buying a new car and everything like that. Like, I have so many things lined up for myself that I can't wait to bring you guys along. The journey has been something. I actually am gonna insert some things because I low-key recorded just a little bit, like on my phone. Not that much. I feel like I was just living in the moment of everything happening. But I definitely recorded like me going to my job to return my computers back. Just brought my equipment back to Maximus, so I no longer work here. It's kind of bittersweet. I actually really disliked the job as far as being on the phone and irate consumers and things like that, but they held it down for over a year. I'm in my, where is it? Reserved for Maximus parking. That'll be the last time. I guess I should document the journey a little. I just look crazy. I've been actually throwing up. I've been throwing up and shitting, diarrhea for bare long now. I'm over that. About to go home. I think the only thing that needs to be done is my room. So I'm gonna go home and focus on my room. And like my last look around at my apartment empty before I left, that was really emotional for me. Y'all, everything is empty.
Iced coffee for the drive? Do you?
No.
Okay. No, I just don't want you to say like I don't do this shit. This gonna go right in the trash.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why I asked y'all wanted iced coffee. Huh?
Oh my god. And like just the car ride here with Lexi, blasting music and stuff in the U-Haul, like just little things that I'm gonna insert.
Bye, Lonnie! Yo, clap, clap, chop, chop, chop! Oh, hell no!
I also have a video that I recorded but just never edited. I might just show y'all little clips of the video in here as well. I believe it was just like a nighttime routine, or if the video is long enough I might just make it its own video with edited T. I might just put edited T in the beginning, like, yeah, yo, the video you about to watch is that's if it's long enough. I'm gonna see. But I just recorded little by little and I just never posted it. If I have any other clips of like videos I started recording but never finished, all of that in unfinished videos is really just where the anxiety takes over, the depression takes over, and I just feel like I'm unable to do it. When I tell you I had no energy. I could not, like, I was so drained by my situation and everything going on that I was just like, whoa. this is the least of my worries. That's what I used to say, I used to think. But yeah, I'll insert a few little clips here of that. What else? I think that's it. I just really wanted to come and touch base about everything going on. Oh, my baby just turned 1. My last and final baby just turned 1, and that was good. That was a good party. That right there was a good party. Her New York family came and we partied. It was so much fun. I made sure I got as lit as possible because why not? It was my birthday too. Shitting me? My birthday too. So I'm gonna insert some pictures here of the party too because it was so much fun. Well, sure, at least I had so much fun. You know what I mean? That baby too. Big shout out to that baby. Big shout out to all my kids for being my reason. But that baby, because not for nothing, I went through a lot when I was pregnant with her, and I just kept saying to myself, I hope she doesn't come out colicky and upset, and I hope she's just not an angry baby, and I hope she's just not a sad baby, because I was not happy my whole pregnancy. I was not. So like I was just praying over my belly, just Lord, please let this baby come out, be happy, please let her be like her mama on a regular day, happy, please. And that baby came out. She's great, and I tell you, that baby has helped me through so many hard, I keep getting emotional. I haven't gotten emotional in a little while, so it's good to let it out. But that baby has helped me through one of the toughest times in my life. Because she is very, she's stuck to me like glue. Nyana is very, very much a mama's girl. She loves her mama down. She don't leave my side. It could be because she was a breastfed baby for a very long time. Update on her breastfeeding, y'all, as well. So we put a little side note in there. I breastfed for 9 months solely, and due to stress and everything, my milk completely dried up on me. So literally right before the move, a few days before I moved, milk gone. So she was on formula. But I did go a very long time. It's the longest time I ever went breastfeeding. I'm very happy with myself, but I just wanted to go the year. But stress, when I tell you it, my body just is like, oh girl, you could barely keep yourself together. I don't think we can produce anymore. And it is what it is. But yeah, she's that baby. Just looking at her, like, she's wiped my face before when I was crying. I could hold her, she'll hug me back. I can talk, she's like my therapist. Besides from my real therapist, she's like my therapist. I could just talk. She would sit there, no judgment. That's my baby. Like, no judgment to this few-month-old baby. Like, she just sit there and just listen. Like, that baby, I can't thank her enough. But yeah, my baby just turned 1, so we celebrated her. We did our big one for that baby. What else? Oh yeah, so I have a therapist. I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of my videos. I do have a therapist, and she was from New York. So when I moved out here, she was like, okay, I'm gonna give you time to look for a new therapist, because unfortunately, my license is only in New York. This lady has helped me. Big shout out to that lady. When I tell you, she has helped me through every step of everything. How to cope, how to maneuver. What should I be mindful for? What should I be mindful for the next few weeks? Like, what should I be looking forward to? How should I handle certain things? Do you think that was a good way to handle it? Like, how do you think, moving forward you would handle things? How do you think? And she gives such great advice, you know, as a therapist should, but all therapists aren't the same. And I'm just very lucky and very grateful that I got what I had. Very heaven sent, for sure. And then, so I have my final therapy session with her this weekend. By the time y'all see this, I won't be with my New York therapist no more, but I did find a therapist in the state I live in now, and my girl is it. I always go for the African American ladies, no offense. No offense. I always go for my African American ladies. They let me see her before I chose and everything like that. And obviously, if she wasn't it, I could definitely, you know, if I had a session with her and I didn't like her, I definitely could choose a different therapist. But I ended up loving her. I had my first therapy session with her already, and I love her. And when I was in New York, I was diagnosed with adjustment disorder, with anxiety and depression, which I'm still working on because I'm still going through a lot of adjustments in my life, and the adjustments are not done. So still have that, but I now just have adjustment disorder with anxiety. My anxiety is very bad. I have really bad anxiety. I don't take medication for it or anything like that because everyone I talk to, including my new therapist now, thinks I can work through it and I can get better without she thinks it's just situational. She thinks it's like I can always be an anxious person, but she thinks it's situational, like, which I think so too, like with how anxious I am and everything. So I don't have depression anymore. I'm no longer depressed, y'all, but I'm still going through the motions of everything going on in my life. But I think I rambled y'all ear off already. There's a baby using the bathroom when they should be napping, so I'm gonna go handle that. I'm gonna go be a mamiana as I do best, you know what I mean? I'm a mommy. And I'll talk to y'all later in my next video. Love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. Sorry for being gone so long. I'm out.
I'ma run up that money for my family like this. Yeah, I'm gaining that love now. I'm the realest in my town. Niggas be hating this shit, these rappers can't fuck with me. Ain't selling my soul, ain't doing no pills. I'm trying to get up out these streets. I'm still on my knees, still praying to God. Need Christ to get a hold of me.